Welcome back to The Challenge. Before the break, warriors were announced as winners of the task and exempted from eviction. Back in the boardroom, our two remaining groups, the champs and heroes, are wondering what fate has in store for them.
Let me start with your group. And with you, what's your name, say? Bernard. Biggest lesson you've learned in 30 seconds. Snappy, 30 seconds.
The biggest lesson I've learned is I've been able to sell, and that is what I've been able to do. Sell and persuade within the shortest possible time, because I never thought I could be able to do that. But then I was able to do it because I came to persevere. I had in mind persevering, and I had in mind selling.
Thank you. Senam, if you look back at how things went, would you have done anything differently?
Yes, sir.
What?
More research.
30 seconds.
Yes, more research and targeting companies that have more prospects. And timing. 3 things.
And what?
Timing. Yes, please.
What about timing?
The timing, because from my personal experience, I realized that the company that I went to said that if I had come at lunchtime, I would have gotten a lot of them, because that time all the workers are relaxed and they are willing to listen. But we went right after lunch, around 3, where some people were actually packing up to leave. And so you talk to them and they're in a hurry to go. Some would be willing to listen but will still not warm up to you because their mind is on going home.
So that's where the more research comes in.
Exactly, where the more research comes in.
Benedicta, your group was so sure that you didn't do well.
Yes.
Why?
Because as at the time we had finished the task, we realized that we were not able to meet our targets because we wish we would have done a bit more, and we could not get the number that we had wished we had gotten. We were hoping to get almost 95%, but we ended up being a little lower than our own expectations. So we thought we could have done better.
Elias, would you say that the process was fair?
I think that it was a bit unfair because the extra 1 hour that we had on the second day, if we had had that on the first day with the right information, we would have done things differently. Our strategy was based on the fact that we were supposed to go to public companies, and so we strategized with only that information. The calls that we made, the people we called, the research we did, everything was based on that piece of information. And so if we had different information for us, the other groups had, our entire strategy would have been different.
Elon,
Yes, sir.
if you had to rewind the clock of time, what would you have done differently?
As the captain of the task, I would have set higher goals. Because then it would really drive our efforts irrespective of the short time we had.
What was involved in your planning process?
We made sure we found institutions, we called and we asked, are you paid through the Control and Accounting General? If the lead confirms that they were...
You planned by calling them. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, we called people in some of these institutions.
That's how you planned? Okay.
Okay, so if we were sure, because we were given that as the places to go if the institution was under Control and Accounting General. So if you confirmed that your institution, which we thought was just a confirmatory process, so if we got that down, then we would now convey the message of the product we are selling to you.
Based on your experience, what would be the 3 key things a salesperson should have?
They should plan well. Then after planning, I think on the ground, at the marketplace, you should make sure you don't lose confidence, because a lot of things will come in to bring down your confidence. People will discourage you about what you are trying to sell. So the knowledge and the planning will help you diffuse some of the doubts that people will have about the product you are selling.
Let's pause. The board will take a brief moment and then get back to you. So we will take a brief break to consult, and then we would give you some feedback.
The Challenge